22nd of May, I will be retiring from the HSE. And the really sad thing is that everyone I speak to, anyone I say, oh yeah, I'll be finished soon, I'm going soon, they say, well, you are so lucky. I wish it was me. And to think that that's the state we're in, that we're all looking to get out, is just such a sad state of affairs. And I just would say to you, support this motion, because we have to move on now. We can't stay where we are now. The patients of Ireland, the clients, the service users, whatever you want to call them, deserve better. It's just not fair. And God knows I'm going to need it soon myself. I'll be looking for all of you to look after me. So support the motion.
I have no problem with this motion, but in my life, when they're 18, I want them out. I don't want them in. I want them out with their washing and their moaning and groaning, things thrown on the floor. I don't mind if they reside with anybody, but I hope they're not going to reside with me.
I urge conference here to definitely support the motion. But as we all know, to be without a home is not necessarily your main problem. More in funding is needed in social services in regards to addiction, family abuse, violence, mental health. Most people who we encounter who are homeless are not just without a home. It's possibly due to lifestyle, addiction problems, violence, growing up in a poor environment. I myself am from Corduff in Blanchardstown. I'm the only person out of 2 classes who went on to further education. To this day, that area has not had any social investment. We have our health centre after 35 years. Thank you, Minister Varadkar.
It's a total scandal. We have the houses, we have NAMA houses, hotels, everything. Why isn't it being solved? It's a total disgrace. Please support this motion.
What happened to me, I work in a small community elderly care unit in the west of Ireland. I was informed that I had a good nursing student for the night. No worries, and she can do everything. Sugar levels, vitals, blood pressures. I thought, wonderful. But when I checked it out with the girl herself, in fact, what she was a HCA in progress, not even a student nurse. So I asked the CNM2 to produce the policy to cover me. Of course, I was aware that this girl could not do any of these duties without direct supervision, so that gave me an extra burden of care for the night. So just be careful as nurses. I was very glad of the INMO disclaimer form and the incident book, which protected me. Otherwise, members of the public would have been put at risk, and my registration if I'd allowed this girl to proceed doing everything, because I had patients on, insulins and etc. The nursing role is being eroded, and we cannot afford to allow this to happen. And yes, there is a role for the HCA, but a role under direct supervision of the registered general nurse. The nurse is the leader of care, with many skills and a very distinct role in supervision and delegation. And unlike the HCAs, the nurse is regulated and is accountable.